he says, oh, something went wrong. So as soon as he said that, I looked on the XRP ledger, and I had saved my wallet address in there, and all of the funds that were in my wallet were gone.
With the rise of crypto and becoming mainstream, now we are starting to get hit with the scams that we all know that are coming. So let's be careful, vigilant. Let's take a look at how we can get scammed and what we can do to prevent it. So let's meet Harold, see how he got scammed out of $1 million in crypto, and see how we can prevent that from happening to us.
Man lost more than $1 million in cryptocurrency after falling for a scam.
Every dime that I put into that, I worked for.
By sharing his story, he hopes he can prevent the same thing from happening to others.
Gene Duckett wishes he never picked up the phone when it rang one Friday night in March.
The guy on the other end says, is this Harold? I'm Harold Eugene. I said, yeah, who's calling? He said, my name is Benjamin. I'm from Ledger. Your funds are in danger of being stolen.
Ledger is a company that makes hardware wallets for cryptocurrency storage. A secret recovery phrase known as a seed phrase must be typed in to access the funds. He says the person on the phone directed him to a website where he could secure his funds.
Now, you might be thinking, how would somebody fall for this thing? And we all know, don't pick up the phone, don't give information to people that you don't know. But if you're not thinking and they catch you in the wrong mind frame, this could happen. I mean, this has happened to several people. They wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work, and so it happens.
They said they needed to give me a security code so that I would know what, when someone called back, that it was a correct person.
He says when he got a call from a second person who knew the code, he felt comfortable typing his seed phrase into the website. That's when he said he got a call from a third person.
He says, oh, something went wrong. So as soon as he said that, I looked on the XRP ledger, and I had saved my wallet address in there, and all of the funds that were in my wallet were gone.
Now, that's very unfortunate. We would never give out any secret phrase to anybody calling, right? They're not going to call. They're not going to ask you for a seed phrase, anything like that. It's all done electronic, but very unfortunate here.
That's when the person on the line hung up. Duckett says he immediately realized his funds had been stolen.
It was $1,038,000.
It's a lot of money.
That's how much it was worth. It is a lot of money.
How did that feel?
Well,
how did that feel? What do you think how it felt?
I'm re-experiencing the feelings from that night. My wife was sitting here, and our dog Buddy was in the crate, and he jumped up on the sofa, and Sharon said, Buddy is shaking. He could feel despair, I guess.
Despair, later turning into embarrassment.
Yeah, despair after you lose $1,038,000 in funds. I mean, that has to hit you in the gut pretty good, I would think. Leave me a comment on how you would feel.
I've really beaten myself up quite a bit about this.
Duckett is hardly alone. In 2024, the FBI Internet Complaint Center received almost 150,000 complaints about cryptocurrency fraud.
150,000 complaints on crypto fraud. Wow, that is quite a bit with $9 billion in losses. These people have to be, I wish these people would be accounted for and brought to justice, but they're probably offshore somewhere in India or somewhere in Russia or something where we can't even touch them. So I don't know.
Totaling $9.3 billion in losses.
So this is a real global emergency.
Ethan Raviv is the CEO of cybersecurity firm Lionsgate Network.
Lionsgate Network. It's all about trust.
He works with victims of crypto fraud and helps connect them to law enforcement who can try to recover the funds.
We provide to our clients and to law enforcement the necessary tracing, the footprints of the current This gives law enforcement the option to issue a subpoena or a warrant.
He's currently working on Duckett's case and says he's hopeful to help get his savings returned to him.
What are your thoughts that there are people out there that do this to people?
Do they have a soul? Every dime that I put into that, I worked for. I traded my time, my sweat, and my effort.
Raviv says Ledger has been the victim of data breaches, which is likely how Duckett was targeted. I contacted Ledger for comment. A spokesperson said Ledger consistently reminds users that we will never, under any circumstances, ask for their 24 words. We encourage users to exercise vigilance, and we will never contact them by phone. Experts say you should verify the website you're using to buy crypto.
So what do we do about this, right? How can you protect yourself, right? Let's take a look-see.
Crypto is legitimate and not a fake site. It should start with HTTPS. The S stands for secure.
Just because a site is secure does not mean that it's not a scam site. This is not, I don't think this is relevant. But, you know, if you have an insecure site, then that's even worse. So maybe.
Be wary of phone calls from numbers you don't know, even if they know your name or other information about you, and never share or enter your recovery phrase anywhere other than your device during setup or restoration.
Basically, if someone calls you telling you something's wrong, hang up the phone, call the number that you trust, right, on the back of your card or on your crypto exchange, or, you know, if this happens to be with your bank, it doesn't have to be crypto, right? But with your bank, if someone calls you on a bank scam, call your bank, not from Google, don't Google it, just on your card or, you know, on your online portal, right, basically.
If you believe you've been scammed, you can report it to ic3.gov.
Well, there you have it, the harrowing tale of the guy that got scammed $1 million worth of crypto, over $1 million. Very sad to see. Leave me a comment below if you've seen anything like this. What other tips and tricks do you have to share with the community to not get scammed? Basically, I mean, you can't trust anybody who's calling you. Don't believe a thing that anybody says. And just verify through your phone app, through your internet app itself, through your login, the phone number that you log into. Don't give anybody any information whatsoever. Anyways, give me a like, comment, subscribe. And a lot of us have been affected, right? I've actually got affected, or even how vigilant I think I am. I fell for something like this. It was an Etsy scam like that, and I wasn't sure of the platform. I didn't know that they can send me texts out of the blue, but I actually gave my credit card number to somebody, and I was stupid, but I called my card right away. And so it happens all the time, even to smart people. You know, you don't want to say, oh, this guy's dumb, he doesn't know what he's doing. Some older people are more open to get scammed like this because they don't know the technologies, but it can happen to anybody. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know any stories that you've had on you or anybody that you know that have been scammed, so we can all look ahead for prevention. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate y'all. And make sure you check out this next video here where we talk about the next one. See you there. Peace.